Voodoo? I don't know anything about that. The rattle is used by the native shamans as a magic conductor. Only once has a rattle broken during a death cult ritual. Legend has it this rattle could then be heard by the souls of the dead. The rattle is now supposedly owned by the Maracay tribe. That might be worth remembering. Wait here.
Yes.
Come with me.
Great.
Laid it out.
I'm certainly no blacksmith. Wait here.
Yes.
Here's something. The harbour master told his story to everyone who passed by, about how a gnome had stolen his flask while he slept. As he was the only one who saw the gnome, however, he was laughed at by all. So, gnomes. Come with me.
Aye, aye. Welcome to Antigua, Captain. Hope your voyage here was a safe one.
My lady is too gracious.
And charm, too. How lovely. Call me Grace. Perhaps you've heard of my father, the famous merchant, Bongard of the Thorn Coast? A pirate. How exciting. It's been some time since we've had one of them here. And now we have the honor of welcoming two of you to our city.
Never heard of this Bongard. But the Thorn Coast, is that where they live in huts made of dried dung?
Another ignorant, ill-mannered and foul-mouthed pirate. How typical.
Wait, did I say something wrong here?
Well, if that's as much as an apology as I'll get from a pirate, so be it.
Have a lot of gentlemen friends, do you?
What kind of question is that to ask a lady?
The kind that tells you how much of a lady they really are.
My, you really are a bold young man, aren't you?
Seems nice round here.
If by nice you mean foul, then I wholeheartedly agree. If only some rich and dashing sea captain would take me away from all this.
If you don't like it here, you could always leave.
And risk all kinds of dreadful forms of molestation on the high seas? No thanks. You mean when every low rogue in the place isn't making improper advances to me?
In her case, it's probably only improper if they aren't paying up front.
I'm fortunate that the good Admiral guarantees my safety.
So the Admiral is your guardian?
No, but we have an understanding. I'm free to come and go as I please.
And to have understandings with other people?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Only that he must indeed be a kind and generous fellow.
Listen, Sunshine, don't fucking push it or I'll have him string you up by the balls.
This other pirate, where is he?
With the Admiral. Shouldn't disturb them, though. They seem to be having some kind of argument. Perhaps you'd like to spend some time with me instead.
The Admiral. What's he like?
Surprisingly civilized for an ex-pirate. A man of honor, even. Such a rarity. He founded this place and appointed himself as protector. To him, the creed is the most important thing he follows. You should remember that.
How well do you know Captain Slane?
Ah, Captain Slane. Such a fine gentleman. He really knows how to treat a lady with the respect she deserves. He can steer a course towards my harbor anytime he wants.
Drop the act, sweetheart. We both know you're no lady. Only Bongard of the Thorn Coast I ever heard of was a one-eyed pimp who got stabbed to death for cheating at dice.
Clever little bastard, aren't you? But a pirate? Why do I get the feeling I'm not the only one here pretending to be something they ain't?
How's business?
Terrible. Slim pickings all round. Other than Captain Slane, you're the only half-decent prospect to arrive in ages. And no offense, dear, but you're not exactly a prize catch. Still, if you're looking for the company of a lady...
Well, maybe not now, but...
But maybe not ever, he's spoken for.
I am? I mean... I am.
Yes, that's always how it is, isn't it? The good ones are usually taken.
Well, I'm sure you'll find someone soon.
Here! It's a major accomplishment to find someone with the brains to wipe their arse without instructions.
You don't think much of the local men, do you?
This lot, most of them don't have 2 brass pennies to rub together. That loser Bill the Gate Guard is always chasing after me. But does he ever have any money? Of course not. Or there's the Smith, Wilson, another one of my fine suitors. I might even be interested, if he wasn't drowning in debt.
I see.
Captain! Captain!
Wait here.
Yes.
Bonjour, mon capitaine. How may I serve you? Ah, you are a connoisseur. Please, take a closer look. Such craftsmanship, such precision. You like, oui?
Those things look about as real as that accent.
Monsieur has a fine sense of humor. I hope your eye for quality is sharper than your wit. I am the finest gunsmith in all the southern seas, if I humbly say so myself. If Monsieur is interested, I can teach him something of my craft. For a modest fee, naturellement.
Get many customers here these days?
Alas, not since the trade ban was imposed. The Capitan Slane ship has been the first to put into port here in a long time. And who else here has money for such fine firearms as these?
Captain Slane, has he been here?
That Philistine. I show him my works of art, but does he appreciate them? But perhaps he has other troubles occupying his mind, no?
Captain Slane, what's he so worried about?
He runs low on supplies for his ship. He cannot leave port, not until Alvarez lifts the trade ban.
I'm guessing the trade ban can't be good for business.
They tell me I cannot sell my work, but a man must eat, no?
What about Captain Slane?
I have nothing that could help you there, mon ami. You have business with him? I just want to sell my work, despite Admiral Alvarez and his embargo.
Can we just get down to business now?
Mais bien sûr, mon capitaine.
They don't seem to care much for the Admiral's laws, do they?
Indeed.
I'm in the market for something a little special. Real firepower, that's what I'm looking for.
Then you've come to the right place, mon capitaine. This is the finest gun shop in all the southern seas.
I'm looking for something a little out of the ordinary.
Ah, a connoisseur. I may have just the thing for you. This is a particularly fine piece. It was surely fate that brought it into my hands.
Fate?
It used to belong to that oaf of a blacksmith, Wilson, until I won it from him in a game of cards. You see? Fate.
He used it as a bet in the game?
No, but he gave it to me afterwards to pay for his gambling losses. It was a pleasure to take such a prize from that uncultured sack of shit. I might be persuaded to part with it for the right offer. Just as long you understand that it doesn't end up back in Wilson's filthy paws. It would be a crime to see such an elegant weapon returned to that stupid barbarian.
Wilson. What's he done to you?
He's a vile, stupid dung heap of a man. Isn't that enough?
Right, so you're not a fan of his. I've always been interested in gun making.
Ah, then you've come to the right place.
You have pistols for sale.
I have works of art for sale. Let me show you.
Wilson's pistol. How much do you want for it?
Perhaps it isn't the right item for someone like you.
You think I'll just take it back to Wilson, is that it?
Is that something you'd be likely to do?
And would it be so terrible if I did?
In that case, it will cost you more than just gold. I need proof that you are the man of honor you say. Only such a man can own a work of art such as this.
You need me to prove my honor? How?
Perhaps with a little marksmanship contest on my practice range. If you can outshoot me, the pistol is yours.
You mean a duel? To the death?
Of course not. I will throw objects and you will try and hit them. If you can beat my record, the pistol will be yours.
A shooting contest? You're on.
Magnifique. Let me know when you are ready.
I'll be glad when Captain Slane puts to sea.
I hope you know how to behave in someone else's house.
First, no goods from Tacarigua, and now we...
The Admiral's put the city under a trade embargo.
And that makes a difference, does it?
Just gonna be tricky to get what we need if people aren't allowed to trade.
Scared of a challenge, eh?
Come with me.
Aye, aye.
First, no goods from Tacarigua, and now we can't even go to our own merchants. Lail it out.
Aye, even that old fool Wilson won't
Not
break
now.
the Admiral's embargo.
Not now.
You hear about him losing that fancy pistol of his in a bet.
Who's got it now?
Been too long since I've been raiding.
There ain't nothing like it coming back from a raid.
One day, I'll be a captain too. One day, I'll be a captain too.
There ain't nothing like it coming back from a raid.
Pockets filled with gold. Whores lined up along the quay to welcome you home. There's still enough gold left for all the rum you can drink.
To be sure, but it's not all fun on a raiding voyage.
Aye, there's sea monsters and protectors to worry about.
Or getting shipwrecked on some island full of bloody savages. Or serving under some psycho captain like Slane.
Too right.
Show me a few tricks.
Like what?
Good day to you, Captain.
Aye.
Maybe not a good idea.
Aye. I reckon you're right.
What do you have to offer? Teach me something.
What do you want to know?
Are you having a fucking laugh?
And your reason?
That looks like a lot of work.
That it is, lad. Is it something important you're after? Only if it isn't, piss off out of it. I'm busy.
Nice cannons you've got here.
Aye, and hands off. I'm selling nothing, not till the trade embargo's lifted.
Couldn't you make an exception?
I ain't breaking the Admiral's embargo for you, lad. Why the fuck do you think I'd do that? You're the new captain, ain't you?
News travels fast round here.
Everyone knows everyone on Antigua. It's how we've kept ourselves hidden away from the Inquisition for so long. News gets around as far as strangers are concerned. You so much as fart in a bathtub, trust me, I'll hear about it. You won't last 2 minutes, that's what everyone thinks.
Because I'm too young to be a captain?
No, 'cause you're a jumped-up little no-mark who gets up people's noses. No offence.
What do I have to do to make you sell me something?
I'm selling nothing. If you really want to do something about it, get Alvarez and Slane to kiss and make up, so the embargo gets lifted. We could all be doing something more useful than waiting for those two to sort out their differences.
All right, you win. How much?
It's not about gold, lad. It's a matter of principle.
I suppose he's not a man you want to cross, the Admiral.
Back in the day, he was the finest captain of them all.
He was?
Yeah, and it wasn't just his friends said that. His enemies, too. Not many captains can say that. You'd be well advised to treat him with respect.
How well do you know him?
Well enough not to get in his way. He might be getting on a bit, but I wouldn't underestimate him. Ah, but that's enough frigging chit-chat. I ain't starting a fight with the Admiral over nobody like you, lad.
We must be able to work something out.
Like I told you, lad, I'm busy. Now piss off and let me work in peace.
You don't get rid of me that easily. I'm not leaving until you've sold me those cannons.
There's nothing you can give me that I might want. Don't bother coming back, not unless you think of something to make it worth my while.
What do you make of Captain Slane?
Slane? Sure, he's a bastard to his enemies, lad. But he's always paid his bills on time.
Fair enough. Little Bird tells me you've got a soft spot for Grace.
What? Who said so?
Is it true?
Since you ask, I'm not without affection for the lady in question.
That plus you want to jump her bones, right? What if I could fix you up with Grace?
Me? With Grace? Fat chance. Why? Do you think you really could?
Trust me, I've got a way with ladies.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't, lad. But all she sees in me is a fat old labourer with lice in my beard. So good luck with that.
We'll see.
Fine, if you think you can talk her into it. But I won't be nobody's fool, lad.